get it started. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, world. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, beautiful community. Good morning, everybody. I know some people might be wondering, it's not even morning in my time. It's afternoon, it's evening, it's night, whatever time it is in your own zone or region. We want to welcome you to this morning edition of Wealth Secrets Mindset Masterclass. This is a class we'll be running, thankfully, for the past 6 months. Yesterday completed 6 consecutive broadcasting of this Wealth Secrets Mindset Mentorship Program every day, ladies and gentlemen. Yesterday, 27th of March, completed the 6th month of we broadcasting live on this program every day, Monday to Friday. Every day we're doing this. Every day we're giving value. Every day we're able to give what we educate, we enrich, and we equip people with all the necessary resources and information that will empower everyone. I don't care where you're coming from, everyone that will empower you mentally to live the very best of your life. And I'm excited, like I've always been your regular host on this program, Wealth Secrets Mindset Mentorship Class, and together with my co-host, Coach Dan, I think is also in the house here. We are giving you the best of value, and sometimes too, we also have our guests come on this program. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a program that you don't want to miss for any reason. Every day, follow us, and even last week, we're talking about how to also, build a better mindset for a greater success. All right. So, and today is going to be a little bit different because we want to teach you on what is costing you where you are at the moment. The things that is said to limit you for you to attain the best of your ability, the best of your potentials in life, which is the big topic everybody talks about. And most people really don't know how to deal with it. We call it overcoming your fear, overcoming fear. Fear, in fact, in the Bible made us to understand that even fear is being mentioned more than 60 times. 60 times, if you check your Bible, fear is being mentioned 60 times. So how do you overcome your fear? What are the biggest challenges that you are faced with? What are the things that has cost you where you are? Some of us, as a result of fear has limited us from reaching out to the best of our potentials every day. And because we don't know how to deal with this fear, we allow the fear to hold us down to where we are at the moment. I start by saying something this morning, that fear has 2 faces. Fear has 2 faces. One of the first of the face of fear is that, write it down, FEAR means fear everything and run. Fear everything and run. You can fear everything. You can fear success. You can fear activity. You can fear things and run away and keep working. I say, I don't want to do this thing. I am tired. I think it's too difficult for me. I think I'm not going to make the most out of it. The other face of it is that you can face everything and rise. Ladies and gentlemen, which one will you want to choose this morning? If you want to face everything and rise, I want you to put 777 in the chat. And if you want to fear everything and run away, you can put 000. All right. So put 000, 777 in the chat as we begin this program on how you can overcome your fear. Matter of fact, this will inform our weekly teaching this morning. All right. It will inform our weekly teaching this morning. All right. So I also start by saying it is also good you face everything and rise, because at the end of it all, there is a greater success. At the end of it all, there is something greater that is waiting for you. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Every man is a victim of what he fears. Everyone or every man is a victim of what he fears. Are you going to be victimized all through your life? Fear has cost you where you are at the moment. Fear is what will tells you that if there is an opportunity for me to get involved in, because of fear, you're not able to dive and take advantage of it. You've just been afraid of your past. You've been afraid that, I did it before, I don't want to do it again. Fear has cost us a lot. Fear has limited us. I tell you something, fear limits your vision. Write it down. Fear limits your vision. Because of fear, you're not going to be able to see further in life. Because of fear, you're not going to be able to see beyond where you are. Fear is what will make you to just it keeps you incarcerated. It kills the dream. Fear kills dream and hope. Fear can age you. Because of fear, you are not able to exercise, go out there and say, you know what, you're just giving yourself all manner of excuses. Because of fear, you are not able to achieve the extraordinary results. You're going to make some mistakes, no doubt. That is how life is being designed. Not making mistake, you're not going to reach the best of your potential. If you think, in fact, show me any successful person that hasn't made any mistake. In fact, Dangote that we all talk about right now, this guy has been through some mistakes and you're not going to see those things. I tell most people, I said, people do celebrate the outward glory of people, and then you don't know the kind of inner commitment these folks have had. Now, most people will look at Afolabi and say, Afolabi, your life is better. Now, let me tell you, I've had some horrifying background. There was a point, a time in my life where all that I have in me was just about $5. There was a time in my life, all I had on me was just nothing but $5. There was a time like that in my life. There was a time like that in my life that, I have asked my friend to also, give me or borrow me 10,000 naira. Was it 10,000? 5,000 naira. In fact, that was the time I met my wife. Things have been awesome. The kind of work I was doing, things were good. And I remember this friend of mine, he called me out. Afolabi, let's have a sit out. I was dating my wife then. So we sat down, and this friend of mine, lousily said what I sent to him, that, you know what, friend, can you borrow me 5,000 just to keep body and soul together? This friend lousily, while I was with my wife, then she's my girlfriend, we just went out for a sitting, and he said, you know what, he just showed my wife. He said, you have to stick to this guy. He's very broke at this moment. Don't think everything is money. See, he even sent me a text that I should borrow him 5,000 naira. Now, if my wife happened to be the type that is more flashy and not seeing the vision, or seeing that I want to stick to this guy, guess what will happen? He will see that, oh man, this guy I'm dating doesn't even have money. He's broke. But guess what? He said it lousily, but I came out when she told me. I came out and I told her, I said, you know what? I only asked him to help me out because, I'm just trying to overcome my cash flow problem. So instead of talking down on yourself and say, are you broke? Tell yourself, I'm overcoming my cash flow problem. And you're going to get out of it. So people are going to make mistakes. You're going to make mistake, no doubt. You will go through it. There will be a time that will be very rough in your life. But don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of you winning in life. I want you to write that down. Don't allow the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of you winning in life. You're going to go through that orders. You're going to go through that mistakes. Don't blame people for your past. Always accept responsibility. Don't say, you know what? They did it for some person because some person went through these orders. Why do you think your story will be like that? You have to constantly monitor your inner conversation. And I tell you something, always constantly pay attention to yourself. Don't let people tell you what is not. Don't let people tell you how to live your life. Don't let people dictate your life for you. Don't let people tell you what is not. You need to face your fear. You need to see that whatever I do is as a result of my own personal conclusion in life. Have your inner instinct. Listen to your inner conversation and monitor the things that you say every single day. The only good thing you hear about yourself is going to be the things you say to yourself. Don't let people sing your praise. A friend of mine or a business partner of mine just through the weekend was telling me about, he said, Afolabi, some people said this about you, some people said that about you. And he said, and what she's saying of me is different. And I told her, I said, you know what? I appreciate you telling me this, but let me tell you something. People are going to talk about you. People are going to say this about you. Will I allow what people say to discredit me, to weigh me down? And I had to also educate her. I said, you know, as far as this life is concerned, you're going to have people that will talk about you. You're going to have people that say this about you. But people won't see those things you committed in the open. People are not going to see those things you keep doing. Like, for example, being on this program is part of you learning things that will build you up so as for you to overcome your fear, to help you have a very resistance, mindset. We call positive mental attitude, that you're going to have a different philosophy on the way you look at things. Most people are victim of what they fear. You're going to have to, see these things. Don't let what people say about something cost you down. To me, I want to first please me. I want to first satisfy me. I want everything I'm doing should be based on my personal conclusion, not what somebody said. And that's why even in the Holy Scripture, I said, for over 60 times, in the Bible, it said, fear not, fear not. Why fear not? He said, because you don't want to be a victim of fear. Fear has enslaved many destinies. Fear has enslaved many lives. I'll tell you something. You need to program your life in a better way. And to program your life is to start listening to things, positive things. To start having to listen and pay attention to things that you have not been paying attention to. Never let somebody tell you what to do. Never let somebody condemn you, or never let somebody tell you you're not the best at what you do. Tell yourself that I am good at what I do. You are best at what you do. And then start doing all that it takes to make you stand out in it. I'll tell you something. You must be willing to do the things others are not willing to do today, so that you can have the things that others are not willing to have. I say again, you must be willing to do the things others won't do in order to have the things others won't have. The way to go through it is that people fear some things. I told you two things: fear everything and rise, or you fear everything and run. So the question here is this morning is that, what are your fears? What are you afraid of? When you say fear is as a result of you being afraid of something. Are you afraid? Are you being afraid of your past? Are you being afraid of the challenges that is laying before you? Are you afraid that what people say about something? In fact, you got to be motivated. Let the excitement of winning be greater than the fear of losing. Every day, every single day, whatever I believe in is what I focus on. The word says, whatever you focus on expand, and whatever you don't focus on shrinks. It's as a result of fear. What are the things that is keeping you where you are? Your fear has kept you where you are. You're not crossing it. You fear that your health is challenged. Why? There's nothing wrong. Oh man, the doctor told me this is what it is. How are you going to allow the doctor's report to be your own final? Is that God's report for you? God says, everything. He has gifted me with everything. So doctor's reports are not going to matter to me. What they say about me is not what matters. It's what I say about myself that matters. What people say about me is not what matters. It's what I concluded about me that matters. So ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I want to encourage you to start, let's live out of fear. Fear has kept many people into bondage. Fear has kept many people incapacitated. Fear is the biggest disease ever. You need to start learning how to overcome your fear. So here is it, what I say. You can write this down. I say fear equals to subject to bondage. You don't want to be in bondage. Fear is supported by a spirit. What is that spirit? It's inside of you. And that spirit, you must have to deal with it. And that's why the Bible says, fear not. Fear not. You don't want to fear, because fear spirit is a very I mean, it's that spirit that is going to limit you in life. Fear will not make you to overcome your vision. It's going to keep you. It kills vision. It kills dream. It kills potential. So I want to encourage you this morning to stop that fear. I want to encourage you this morning to start looking at, those things that you fear, those things that give you challenge. Matter of fact, every challenge is an opportunity for a change. So in that challenge, that is fear. You've been challenged. You look at that thing. If you're challenged, maybe your business is going through some challenge right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you something. It is another thing God has prepared for you to scale through. And let me tell you, that challenge is going to metamorphose into what I call a change. Because when you look at the first letter in the challenge, CHA, and merge it with the last three letters, NGE, means change. So whatever challenge you're going through in life, you could be challenging your marriage, in your health, in your academics, in your business, at work. Right now, I want you to know that there is a change. There is a change that is waiting for you. And that change, ladies and gentlemen, you must have to go through the challenge. It's not easy. One person once said, easy come, easy go. Whatever you think is easy will go the same easy way. So you don't want to go through easy things. Things that are easy are the things that will cost you. Don't look at things and say it has to be easy. No successful person go through it easy. Go and check the record. You look at me, you look at my life, you say, man, Afolabi, oh man, this is what you see. Oh, Afolabi, you don't even know what people are going through. Most people are not living to the best of their potential because of what? They think that things are supposed to be easy. It's not going to be easy, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking through in business is not going to be easy. Having success in your business is not going to be easy. You have to go through it. You must have to confront that your fear. You must have to go through that difficult time. And that difficult time, ladies and gentlemen, it could be a time you're going through right now. It could be a time you see yourself and say, man, as the world all of a sudden come to an end. Remember, I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm a mindset coach. My job is to teach you the thing that is missing, that missing piece. As for me, I know where I'm going. As for me, everything I put my hands in must prosper because that is the word of God for me and everyone around me. My job is to be able to let you see what you didn't see. My job is to be able to make you believe better in yourself. Because until you believe better in yourself, you're not going to see the best of yourself coming out. I'm not motivating you. I'm only telling you the reality of life. And I want you to start confronting that fear this morning, ladies and gentlemen. You need to visualize yourself being more than able and capable to handle it. You need to visualize yourself. I tell people, I say, you don't get what you want in life. You only get what you picture. What are the things you picture? Picture something great about yourself. Picture yourself scaling through the hurdles. Picture yourself, overcoming your fear. And guess what? Until you picture it, you're not going to have it delivered into your hands. You have to start picturing. When you picture it, it is a way of helping you to be ahead of your fear. Your fear is just going to be in the middle. And guess what? You will be seeing the things that you are seeing that God has destined for you and everyone around you in no time. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I've been able to reach out to you in the most possible way that matters to you this morning. We allow fear to dominate our lives through our imagination. You have to look at the way you look at things. Imagine something better for yourself. Don't allow fear to dominate you through your imagination. If you imagine that your business is crashing right now, guess what? Your business is going to crash. If you're imagining that your business ain't going anywhere, that is over for you in your business, your work, and maybe you're going to get that sack later, I'm telling you, it is what you imagine, and guess what is going to happen to you? Don't let fear. In fact, some persons, as a result of fear, they have high blood pressure. And guess what? At the end of it, you see that there is nothing after all. It's just their own fear that has caused them and that has taken their life. So develop a very positive mindset attitude about life, about the things you do, about your approaches to success. To me, I believe that success is like a moving target. That is one of my mentors said. It's a moving target. Target is not going to move. The moment you shoot a gun, the bullet goes faster. It's not going to go swerve. It's not going to swerve right, swerve left. It goes straight up. That's how success is. Until it hit that place, it's not going to stop. Something will stop that bullet. If it's a moving target, then that's success. You keep chasing him. There's no bus stop, ladies and gentlemen. There's no bus stop. It is a progressive realization of a worthy idea. If whatever thing you're doing right now, you see yourself doing it right now, do it very well. Give it the best of your potential. Believe in what you're doing. Believe, support it prayerfully. Whatever you're doing, support it. If there's a book you need to read to make you scale through and be better at what you're doing, please go read it. Matter of fact, we recommend many books for many people that are following us. We recommend you listening to positive things in the morning. Matter of fact, some of us, every time we wake up in the morning, it's your phone. I tell you what, that is true. Stop. Sometimes leave your mobile phone. You conceive that fear when you pick up your phone in the morning. You see negative things, negative images, negative messages. These things send fear to you. Your subconscious might pick it up. It's wrong. Sometimes just leave it. Sometimes listen to things that will change your day, things that will elevate your day, things, maybe, listening to people, Jim Rohn, Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, read books, things, maybe good gospel music, things that will elevate your day. Don't just pick your phone and start reading. Oh man, I tell you what, you become what you think about. I tell you what, you become what you think about. Like I told you, we allow fear to dominate our lives through our imagination. Ladies and gentlemen, stop it. All right, that is what we dropped the curtain this morning. It's going to be a teaching series for the week, Overcoming Your Fear. And we have just started on a good note. And I'm sure you got value for being on this program this morning, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to be back here tomorrow, same time, same link on the same program, Wealth Secrets Mindset Mentorship Class. You want to stay to this class, ladies and gentlemen, because we're going to be delving more into how you can overcome your fear and the way you can actually, go through it and ensure that fear does not eventually dominate you. Hope you're going to make the most of this year because the year has been put together for your own lifting. According to my powerful bishop, he said it is our year of more than conqueror. You have to be more than conqueror in whatever thing you have found yourself doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I congratulate you in advance because you have to look at it. Fear is broad. It's a big topic, and that's why it's our own weekly teaching series for this week. And we encourage you to be part of it. Maybe this is the first time you're joining us. We encourage you to be part of our larger community. We have a larger community where we have built and we have been consistent. Matter of fact, good news to everyone in the community. Yesterday complete our sixth month of consistent broadcast mindset mentorship class. And we have been doing it every single day, Monday to Friday. Some people will say, how do you do it? We don't know. But what we know is that we're just doing this. So if this is your first time, we encourage you to join us. The chat has been put there. Go to the chat box, whether you're joining us via the live stream or maybe you're watching us, you're joining us on the Zoom right now. You can just click on the link in the chat box and just connect to our community. We have a very large, broader community where we all mentor ourselves, and we'll be doing this. And we also have our Facebook, our Facebook and our YouTube page. We encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our page and let somebody be empowered. Remember, on this program, it has no business attachment of for so kind. All we're doing is just straight mentorship, mindset mentorship. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our goal is to be able to reach out to about 5,000 lives out there before the close of the year. And we are gradually, gravitating towards achieving this. And guess what? When people have a different mindset, different philosophy, we believe that that will be the beginning of life change. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just push it back to my, co-host to close this program.